Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. If you're just starting to invest in dividend stocks or have dividend stocks for yourself, you might want to look at an Ex Dividend Calendar to get an idea whether you'll be able to capture the next dividend payout of a stock, or when you do sell a dividend stock, you might want to hold it a little bit longer before you sell so you can reap the benefit of the stock dividend payout. So essentially, what is an Ex Dividend Calendar? It's basically a calendar where you see a list of stocks that has a date of when you have to purchase or hold a stock in order to receive their dividend payout. Normally on the calendar, you'll see its company name, ticker symbol, ex dividend date, payment date, record date, and the amount that they're paying now, and also sometimes their annual yield percentage. Now, if you do a simple Google search, you can find these calendars on various sites, and it comes in handy if you want to get in before you miss their upcoming payouts or implement a dividend capture strategy, which is basically buying a stock specifically for its dividends and then selling it at a later date for a gain. But anyways, the ex dividend date is basically the date if you were to buy a stock on that date or after, you won't get their upcoming dividend payout. So if you were to buy before the ex dividend date, you would be fine and you will still get the dividend payout even if you bought it 1 second before the market closed. And if you want to get rid of a dividend stock but also want to get the dividends beforehand, you might want to consider selling it either on the ex dividend date or after that, because the dividend payout will still go towards the seller, aka the one who held the stock on or after the ex dividend date. Now, as for the record date, it's just an internal requirement that a company has to do to update their records on their books. It doesn't really matter to retail investors like us. Then you have the payout date or the payment date, and that's when you basically get the sweet dividends for investing your hard-earned money. And most of the time, you'll see a percentage number at the end or a section where it says yield, and that's just basically the annual yield of the stock. So if it says 5% and you invested $100 in it, then at the end of the year, you'll get $5 back. And of course, it doesn't take into account whether the stock price goes up or down, and it just takes a screenshot of that time frame when you're buying the stock. So let's do a quick walkthrough so you can get an idea of this. So this is one of the examples of an ex dividend calendar. You have your ticker symbol here, company name, and all your information listed out here and so forth. There's another one that has an actual calendar, and you could just click on the dates, basic information all laid out here. And then there's another one. So every site is different. You have your dates on top and you could just select it like that. Basic information, company name, ticker symbol, and ex dividend date, payment date, record date, dividend, and so forth. And like I said again, buy before the ex dividend date if you want the dividend payout. For those who are watching, you might think you can make a quick profit just by buying before the ex dividend date and then selling it the next day. But it's a risky play because the market already priced in for those dividend payouts. So sometimes when you buy before the ex dividend date, you'll see a slight drop in the price next day. So just be warned. Hope you all who are looking to invest in dividend stocks found this to be helpful. If so, drop a like and maybe consider subscribing as I show you what I'll be investing in my own account. I'll catch y'all later.